Well, hello. Hi, I'm Sam Peterson. I'm an old gay trans man with bad teeth. And I love knives, and I'm not here to rate them or tell you about the newest, the fastest, the bestest, the kapowest. I'm here to queerly share my queer love of knives with you. Like and subscribe! I was driving my 2007 Toyota Highlander to my pop's house this morning. We walk together most days, about 2.5, 3 miles. He's 89, by the way, so kudos to him. Lo and behold, there in my compartment between the seats, there was a Civivi mini Praxis in Old Town. I love this little gem so much, I almost wish I hadn't put it in the car because I forget about its existence. Anywho, it got me to think about my small but mighty Civivi collection, each of which are unique and fabulous in their own right. When I first started this obsession, I mean collecting, I kind of poo-pooed Civivi as a brand. Who says poo-pooed? They, after all, were the creators of the unimaginative, if enormously popular Elementum. That was my thought then, anyway. I've never held an Elementum. I've never seen one in person, so I have naught to say about it now. However, when these little baby Banters came out, yeah, buddy, I was in a smaller knife phase, and the baby Banter just seemed like it sprung from my own small knife-haunted skull. Very comfy in the hand, really fun, almost spear-pointy blade shape. It looks like a little trowel or something. This guy here, in the fancy red G10, red and black swirly topo thing, I forget what they call it. I just looked it up, and they call it red, black G10. Boring! It's an S35VN, so, you know, a decent little steal, under $100. You can get them in super nice micarta for about $60. Show you. This guy was in Nitro V. If you enjoy short guys, like I do, this is a must-have. Great Ben Peterson design. Then, this came to my attention. The much vaunted, highly lauded, worth every accolade it's ever received is the Snex Vision FG. This feels like aluminum scales, but I think it's G10 over steel, with Nitro V steel. Fucking great, aggressive, warny, with a slight belly. Such a great user, but mostly just delightful to snack. It's a heavy knife. It's weighty, and it's about $80, which is the least money you will ever spend on a premium fucking knife. And by premium, I mean obviously not the steel. Obviously not. This thing is magnificent. Really responsive. Very stealth. I just wish it had a little jimping, and I wish someone would get me an Ultim version for my birthday. When the Sokoke came out, I was like, oh, another lazy-ass Ray Laconico design, by which I did not mean he's a lazy designer. On the contrary, his designs, which are profligate, have a kind of chill, like laconic, if you will, vibe. And that takes real attention and skill. Intention and skill. This knife originally came looking like your grandmother's couch. No shade to your grandmother, but there it is. It looked like a fucking sofa with its faded red micarta looking all Miss Havisham. But the reviews caught my attention, so I bought it. And it's amazing. It's a workhorse. It's light, it's comfortable, but it flips out like business. This is a business knife. It wants to work. Also, I colored it with a Sharpie. I had the Big Daddy Praxis by Wii, which I loved, and I ended up trading it for the Wii, maybe the Hyphen, I think. I went through a very promiscuous knife phase where I was like buying and selling and trading like a knife nympho. The details are fuzzy. Anyway, I thought that this little guy that I mentioned earlier in Ultim looked interesting. It's great, very ergonomic, nearly spear-pointed, yes, spear-pointed drop point. $40 in D2, which is why it's in the car. I'm not a D2 fan. It's totally incomprehensible, my prejudice, but there you go. I didn't see a Civivi that moved me for a bit, and honestly, they're not the first company I go to for a well-made, kind of high-end budget blade. That's Kaiser for me. But as I'm looking over these knives, I see a very nicely diverse assortment of designs. Nice variety of deployments, blade shapes, scale design, material. Each of the knives I'm showing you today is quite unique. And apart from their smoothness, I don't know if you could identify any of them as a Civivi. No, I'm wrong. There's something very Civivi about all of these knives. There's a kind of a cant to a softness, a rounded edge, a smooth scale that all the Civivis have. So yeah, there is a Civivi vibe for sure. Now, the Qubit arrived on the scene, and after hearing Stasa23 talk about it, I thought, why not? Let's give Civivi another go, shall we? Especially after that fucking snack. So, this is a fun knife. It's really fun. The bottle opener, bitch. What a stupid move. Why would you do that? I don't understand. Bad Civivi. But the knife itself is a beautiful spear point in these lovely aluminum scales, they're always cool, which I love. It's another $80-ish knife in 14C 28N. This knife was so neutral looking, I didn't think I'd keep it, but it's freaking fabulous. It's tough, it's sexy, and I'm happy to have it. Finally, when the Baby Banter came out with this, where is it? When the Baby Banter came out with this little Warny blade, I said, gimme. Nitro V, great grade of purple micarta. Their micarta they really do an excellent job. Very snappy, which my original Baby Banter, the one in red, black, G10, is no longer quite snappy. It's kind of lost its snap. I could probably fix that, though. What's your take on Civivi? What do you think? Do you have any? Are they the HPV of knives? Like 80% of knife active people have a version? By the way, if you are sexually active, don't be ashamed of getting a virus here or there, some bacteria there. It goes with the territory. I used to work in sexual health for adolescents, so I know stuff. Play safe, whatever that means to you, and if you're ace, don't worry about it. I love you. Tell me stuff. Like and subscribe.